go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Gadget Podcast. I'm your host, Mo Mike. With me, I got Nick Paul. What's up, Nick?
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good. It's going really good. Also, we also got a guy. His name's Vic. Hey, what's up, Vic?
Epic.
Oh, man. So what's up, guys? This has been, shit. It's been
like 2 weeks.
No, it's been more than that.
No, it's been like 2 weeks.
Has it been 2 weeks? I feel like it's been longer. There's a lot of stuff that's gone down.
First. No, not before. Let's just get right into it.
Okay, what are we doing? Apple Watch?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Vic, did you get a watch, Vic?
No, man. I didn't want to drop down $1,000 for a fucking watch.
Mike, did you get a watch?
Nope.
Did either of you even try?
Nope.
Nope. Dude, I just bought a car, man. I don't have time to...
Oh, God. Let's not talk about your little high school girl car.
Get out of here, son.
Okay. Now, everybody, Vic bought a high school girl car. Now, 10 minutes from now, we'll tell you what it is, but think about it in your head. A car for high school girls. All right. So,
I think we should say high school girl sports car.
Oh yeah, it's a
because
total
it's not like
Yeah.
it's not a Honda Civic or
Get out of here. You
all right. So, Apple Watch. It became available for sale for 2 hours the other day.
Over 1 million pre-ordered.
Million.
I saw an article that was like Apple Watch sells more in pre-order day than Android Wear did in all of 2014.
Totally
That's actually pretty sad, though.
So I guess I guess I didn't really think that it wasn't gonna sell well, but I'm not gonna lie and say that it sold like, oh, I called this. It definitely sold better than what I thought, like to exponentially much more than what I thought. I was thinking 500,000 units or something like that pre-order. Maybe 2 million by the end of the year, or 3 million by the end of the year, something like that. But 1 million first thing.
I honestly figured they would sell as many as they would allow people to buy the first day.
And that's pretty much what they did, is what I'm guessing. I mean, they cut off pre-orders at like 9 a.m. Eastern time, which is the only time zone that matters.
Yeah, because it was 2 a.m. to 8 a.m., so 6 hours.
Yeah.
Sold
6
out.
hour. That's crazy. The reviews are in. Have you guys checked out any reviews?
I have.
What's your thoughts on the not like reviewing the review, but what do you think from what the reviews have said?
Oh, I was more interested in reviewing the reviews.
Oh, okay, go.
Okay, I think it's shocking that there's been so much negative said about the Apple Watch in the bulk of the reviews. I mean, they're very tepid reviews. There's nothing. Nobody's going on about how great it is. A lot of people are going on about how it is, or it was pretty. It took me like three days to really kind of see a need for it. But now that I see a need for it, I love it. Like that kind of stuff, and that it's not easy to use. That you have to be tech savvy to really leverage it.
And I found The Verge's review was the funniest to me, because at the end he's basically like, don't even buy another model other than the sport model because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, if you spend $500 on this watch, you're a fucking idiot.
It's a piece of jewelry, so I mean, you can't really argue that it's not worth it in a sense, because it's fashion.
I think a lot of douchebags want to think that, but at the end of the day, it's a fucking smartwatch.
It's a fashionable
if you want to buy a nice watch and spending the money isn't an issue, then buy a nice watch. But the Apple Watch still looks like a giant fucking smartwatch. It does not look like an elegant piece of fucking jewelry. It does not look like a Rolex. It does not look like a Tag Heuer. It doesn't look like a fucking G-Shock. It looks like a fucking smartwatch.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, man. I mean, if people want to spend $1,000 for it, I respect that.
Watch. I'm saying that it looks like a fucking smartwatch.
I will say that for people who like watches and own a lot of nice watches, so I'm talking about people who don't mind spending, $1,000+ on a watch, and it's not even something that they wear often, right? I can see them spending $1,000+ on an Apple Watch without a problem, because it's a nicer looking smartwatch.
Sure, sure, sure.
and it's already kind of in their budgetary
Yeah,
constraint.
those
It's
those
not,
those people that are already used to spending that kind of money on a watch,
yeah,
I could see that leap. I think for most, but I would say that's a very small segment of people. Um, I think for the most majority of people that bought the watch, they just bought it because it's the Apple Watch and it's the next thing from Apple.
Oh
So
yeah, well they'll
they
be
bought it.
sorely disappointed they spent $500 to $1,000
Yeah,
on a device
I'd be
that.
curious to see what the average uh, dollar spent per person is. Like, did most people go cheap with the 400 or 350, or I'm thinking around $600-700 is probably the average price.
See, the biggest thing with the Apple Watch is that I think there's going to be a fair amount of regret from buyers after a few months of realizing that they're not using it as much because of the battery life, and
yeah.
just
I'll tell you
forgetting
what's
to
really
charge
interesting
it
though
or
is there's been a
not
lot
finding
of
the super.
third-party stuff coming out. Like I saw somebody had this like crazy fucking clip thing that you put around it and it makes it waterproof. And
Nobody's
obviously
gonna. That's
it's not something you
stupid,
can
man.
sport like all the time, but like say you were going out fishing or boat on the boat or maybe going out to the beach or something. I don't know. Um,
So it comes down to like, will you be whether be uncomfortable wearing your Apple Watch to probably not even use at all while you're doing those activities, or just put the watch up and save yourself the money.
Yeah, that's my thing. I mean, we talked about it a couple podcasts ago about my feelings on the sport model, and it is a delicate thing. It's not okay. It's a delicate thing. It's not a fucking rough and tumbled, Garmin piece or something. You know what I mean? So it's um, people are definitely going to be taking this on and off their wrist, but I think the third party accessory stuff are what's going to help that kind of stuff like battery life. I think we'll see some cool like docks and maybe some different kinds of ways to charge it and shit like that. So,
Yeah.
but
Well,
people are saying the battery life's actually pretty decent for a smartwatch because they've really ramped down the CPU.
or we compared to at least Android Wear smartwatches.
Yeah, but they're also saying it's really slow. It's sluggish. It doesn't
I think
launch
that's
apps
because
quickly.
they've just ramped down the CPU to make the battery life good. They've sacrificed performance for battery life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And a lot of them said, this watch is cool, but the next one will be even better, which is what we've been saying. Is that
Yeah,
this
I
first
think
gen's going to be.
this reminds me a lot of the iPad, which everyone fucking fell in love with when the damn thing came out. I thought it was the stupidest thing I'd ever seen in my
I
life.
was completely and entirely bought in.
You were. I remember you going to the grocery store and you had it like in your cart.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
look at this fucking guy. And I
I'm-
just thought it was the dumbest shit ever. It was just a giant. It was just a giant iPhone. And
it
then,
was, and it was great because it was a giant iPhone.
right. And then eventually apps came out to take advantage of the large screen, and it
Yeah.
got updated here and there. And now it's in my opinion, the iPad's the best tablet you can buy. And
My biggest complaint with the iPad, though, while we're discussing, is that how quickly it becomes an obsolete piece of tech. The iPad has accelerated so quickly from one generation to the next in performance that an original iPad is a fucking paperweight at this point.
an iPad 2. I mean, shit,
Well, no, I
iPad
mean-
2 is a dog.
Yeah, I don't know because I didn't have iPad 2, but iPad 1, it was like even the kids, like the stupid games they would get, they just couldn't get stuff, or it'd just be terribly slow, or they'd freeze, and I hate the way Apple has their planned obsolescence built in, and they just don't give a fuck.
That's why you got to get T-Mobile and you got to get Jump on everything.
But then you have to have your tablet tied into a cellular contract. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying that it'd be great if they didn't come to market with such a piece of device that was going to quickly be made, obsolete, I guess is all I'm saying.
What would the resale value is going to be on the Apple Watch? That's going to determine how fast.
Well,
people
that's a
adopt
good
it.
question, Vic, because it's a watch. It's
It
something
is.
somebody wore.
Yeah.
And accessories typically, I mean, like I've tried to sell Bluetooth headphones, like nice high-end Bluetooth headphones on.
Ew. That was in your ears.
Yep, right. And nobody wants to buy that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, man.
And I sold my my Moto 360 for like $150. I mean, it dropped the fucking and obviously we're talking two different products, but I mean, um, I don't I don't know. Pick one up for $300 used, you'd be all right. Because remember, it's just the band isn't that big of a deal. You can always swap and replace the band that the guy actually or girl actually.
Yeah, but it's the face, and it scratches, and.
Hmm.
But do you think anybody would pay, like, if you bought one for $1,000? Do you think anybody's gonna you'd be looking to even get like 300 or 400 for that?
No. I think the people that are dropping crazy money on these bands are fucking morons. You heard it here first. If you drop more than the fucking like, I don't know. I think if you spend $500 on this watch, you're a damn idiot. But if you're one of those special motherfuckers that just went ahead and paid more than that for your fucking band and your fancy ass watch, that's the same as the cheap ass watch. You're some special kind of stupid, or
Yeah. So what's so special about the bands that warrant that price?
that's what I'm saying. I look at the price of some of these bands, like $400 for a band, man. Fuck, but you could buy an iPad. You could buy an iPad Mini for the same cost of fucking band. And actually, that's what I did. Instead,
That's
I was
insane.
waiting for the Apple Watch or buying an iPad. I was gonna make that decision. I made the fucking decision, and I just got an iPad Mini.
Can you like just replace the bands, like so third parties can come up with bands eventually?
I think so because I've seen there was a thing I saw on Twitter today about this band that actually has a built-in battery.
But
I mean, it's hideous and ugly.
I saw that, but I don't think it's a band. Doesn't it kind of just go around the device?
Yeah, but I mean, anybody's going to be able to make some kind of accessory that just goes around it, and it basically makes it a band. You just pop in the little module thing. You know, remember like the
Well,
Fitbit?
you know what I mean, man. I'm thinking you actually physically remove the bands and pop in some new ones. Or you stuck with the band you choose?
I mean, yeah, no. You definitely can swap the bands. The whole piece is replaceable. I just don't know if Apple's going to allow third parties to make them.
Well, what can Apple do to stop third parties from making them?
Send them cease and desist letters and.
I don't think it's some cease and desist letters for bands, man.
I don't know. Apple.
I think like if there's contacts or something, I can understand getting approval might be a pain in the ass. But if it's just bands, then the hell, man, just fuck it, dude. Grab yourself wait for third parties to come out and get yourself a nice one for probably like $100, $50.
Yeah, I think we'll see third party stuff for it. Honestly, I don't know if Apple is allowing it, but I think we'll see it for sure.
I just can't believe they charge that much for bands, man.
Well, they fit the Apple Watch, so.
Right. Yeah. So what else you guys want to say on the Apple Watch? Reading the reviews, you're right, Nick. Everybody's kind of like, eh. And when the iPad and the iPhone come out every year, it's like this is the best smartphone. This is the best tablet. Like people have pull no punches saying that kind of stuff. I saw one article that was like, this is the best smartwatch you can buy, but it's not there yet. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I don't know. I mean, like, I think Google's got it right with Android Wear in the sense that it doesn't do a whole lot. It's really just a hub for Google Now, and I think that's really, really useful. Whereas the Apple Watch doesn't have Google Now, so they've got to wazzle and dazzle you with calling an Uber car or some shit.
Does anybody use Android anymore?
Yeah, there's some people out there.
Yeah, a bunch of people bought Galaxy S6s.
Some diehards. But hey, so Google Watch might be there's some. I think people found some code in there that suggested they're working on getting Google, or Android Watch compatible with iOS.
Yeah, Android Wear. Yeah. We talked about that a little while ago. I think we'll see it at I/O.
Which is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I think we'll see that sometime in May. I just wonder how dumbed down. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired. One, I wonder how dumbed down it'll be because of the things that it requires to do what it needs to do on Android is fine because Android's just like, fuck it, you can do whatever you want. Whereas Apple obviously is the integration there is not going to be as tight, especially with Google Now. And then two, is Apple even going to let the app in the store? I mean, they have a competitor device that basically does the same thing. Are they going to let it in the store or not?
They'll let it in.
So is anybody picking up a Pebble?
A what?
The Pebble Time.
No.
You know, I mean, honestly, like when I switched, because I had the Nexus and I had the Moto 360, and I really got used to using the Android Wear and the watch and all that stuff. And when I first swapped to the iPhone, I still found myself, as soon as my iPhone would ding, I'd look at my wrist, not have anything on my wrist, and be like, oh fuck. But now that I'm back into the habit of not having the watch, I don't care. I think I'm getting old. There's just so much that I just don't care about now. Like before, I would be like, "Oh, I gotta have that. It's fucking new and pretty and shiny."
That's why you went to iOS, man. It's just like it's for us people who just gave up.
Yeah,
like, you know what?
Exactly. Like Android is
better
once
a year instead of once
for sure.
It pisses you off with Android. You have to admit it, man.
So much more. It's more customizable. It's more fun. I just don't care.
It pisses you off though. You have to admit, like you get a Samsung. Like from right now, look, we had 2 flashes from HTC and Samsung. So Mike, back in the day, you'll be like, oh, okay, let me get the Samsung.
Let me get the Samsung, and then the LG G4 would come out, and I'd be like, well, let me get the G4, and then I get the G4, and then the Note would come out, and I'd get the Note, and then the Nexus come out, and I'd get the Nexus, and then I started all over every year and shoot myself in the face.
Now you just get an iPhone 6, you get an iPhone 6 Plus, and you're good.
Yeah, one phone a year is what Mike has pledged to himself.
And you know what? You get the latest update, so you're not over here saying, oh, god damn it, on the forums on XDA, is it fucking 5.0 out yet? Oh, come on, check it every day. Let me put on some alerts, god damn it.
No, I never put alerts. That's... Now that's just sad, Vic. Come on, buddy.
Actually, come on now.
So speaking of updates, 8.3 for iOS brought us racial integrations to emojis.
Yeah, we got black emojis now, man.
Now, how about the fact that people who don't have 8.3 see the original emoji with an alien icon next to it?
Yeah, that's like racist, man. Fucking Apple.
Yeah, that's weird.
Say that black people are white.
The other thing I'd like to point out is that and in Apple's infinite wisdom to try and be more racially savvy, they completely left out the taco emoji, and that is some racist shit.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, families are only white, so apparently you can't have
I know, right?
interracial families.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. Being a white person, I just selected the yellow person.
And like lesbians and gays can only be white, so.
All right. So now here's an annoying thing. People who don't have 8.3 who send you those emojis that are customizable for racial preference, they just show up as a Simpson yellow gold.
Yes, I hate that.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Because that's the default, though, is the fucking Simpson color. Like, what the fuck, you racist sons of bitches? Like,
and how about the fact that when you pick a race, it makes it the default for that icon. You have to go back and change it.
Yes,
well, I do, because sometimes I want to say something funny. Like, I had pancakes, and then I picked, like, the really black Aunt Jemima icon.
Yeah, and be racist like that. And you can't, and on top of that, I'm okay with that. Like, okay, I picked the white thumbs up, but then it doesn't change it for all the icons, so I have to like manually change it, or else I get this disgustingly, and it's not even yellow, it's like gold yellow, default thumb. Or
yeah, Simpson yellow is patent color. No copyright deals.
Whatever. It's gross. Well, why the fuck do we got to do this? Why couldn't we just stick with just regular ass smiley faces that weren't a race where everyone got their tits?
The moment they introduced
color of
real people
emoji. Like, what kind of world do we live in where we're worried about the fucking racial adversity of our emoji icons? Like, what in the shit? Don't you got some other shit to do?
No.
Oh, man, see, you got two looks from here, Mike. First of all, they introduced the people emoji. So the moment they did that, some people are going to be,
you can't make everyone happy though. That's the problem. You can make 80%. Like you just.
That's what they're shooting for, man. That's why families can't be different.
You got your black guy, but you can't have a black family. Like.
Mike, that's why that's the 80% right there, man. So you know what? They appease some of the people because the family ones probably aren't used as much, and but the racists are still happy because they realize, well, hey, the color folks can have families. So it's working both ways, man. Works both ways.
I'm still pissed at that taco emoji. Like, you know how many times I've wanted to type taco? Like, what do you want to eat tonight? I just want 12 tacos, and I want to do a 12 taco fucking emojis. Instead, I got to find some weird pie and then be like, that's supposed to be a taco.
Yeah, that is a
There's
bit
fucking
racist.
sushi in there. There's pasta bowls. There's no taco.
There's chicken.
Apple.
So they got sushi, chicken, hamburger. Got a motherfucking pear. Got a
What about the dogs and cats? They're not
eggplant.
fucking racially
They got a fucking
accurate
eggplant
there.
on top.
They have one breed that doesn't even look like a real breed. I mean, come on, Apple.
At least they kept the beer.
And also, what's with none of these motherfuckers having beards?
Yeah, man. Well, oh yeah,
Apple.
cheers. No, gotta appease the parents, man. Kids can have them sharing beers, you know.
No, beards. Beards. Hair on your
Oh.
face. The stuff you can't grow.
There's one beard one.
There is.
Wait, no, that's an old lady.
Fair. They're close enough. Close enough. On,
Wait, no, there's a beard one. There is one. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
on a related note, so my dad recently got an iPhone. Like,
Wait, no, there's a Santa, Mike. There's a Santa.
okay,
So there's a beard.
so there is a beard. So my dad got an iPhone like a year ago, and he just found the emojis about, I don't know, 3 months ago, and now that's all he does. And I don't mean like that's all he does, like that's all he does. Like, he puts together entire fucking stories and sentences using emojis, just like they're supposed to be used, except not at all right.
That's hilarious.
It is really
Right.
funny. It is really. His wife will be like, "Your dad just sent me this," and it's like a dog and a leash, and then a food bowl, and then like pizza, and it's like, I think it means he's gonna take the dog for a walk and then order pizza.
That's a skill there, man.
That's called what was that called?
I
That
wonder
was a game show where it was just like pictures with plus signs and then like a minus sign for some pictures. Like,
Does your dad not understand the concept of if it's something that, like, some kind of a code that not everybody knows, it takes more time to actually decipher it and explain it than it actually does just to send the regular message?
No, I think since he believes that emojis are like the new thing that kids and teenagers use, that I just immediately pick up on it. And his wife is 34, so big pimpin'. So
Yeah,
he's assuming
damn.
that she picks up on it as
Wife's
well.
younger than you, dude.
She what?
I said his wife's younger than you, dude.
Oh, motherfucker, I'm 32. Come on, man. I'm 26.
okay, like it's like it was a game show called Concentration, and it'd be a picture of like an arrow pointing at a candle wick, then a plus sign, the letter E, then a plus sign, and it'd be like a picture of a P,
So
and then a plus sign and a
penis
D,
candle.
and a plus sign with a UH, and it'd be like Wikipedia.
Oh, I got penis dick candle.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's kind of like what this is all going back to. 'Cause
Are you sure it's not penis dick camera, Nick? I'm thinking
I'm
it's
not pretty
penis
sure.
dick camera.
But what's funny is when I was a kid, my dad used to have them underneath the bottoms of his bottle caps of his beer. These like little concentration pictures, and it'd be like it'd be a picture and then like minus like a letter. So you take that letter off the picture, so it was like bass. You take off the E and be like bass, and then the other one would be like a fishing pole, and you like be bass fishing. You know what I mean? Like. I don't know. I feel like it's fun. Picture emojis are fun, and the fact that they're scrollable now, so you don't have to go hunting.
Yes, I really do like the new interface. And I will say third-party keyboards are 25% less janky, so now it's about a 60.
People actually still use third-party keyboards?
I haven't used one in forever.
I hadn't. I gave up, but then when I saw like 14 lines down on what changed with 8.3, something it was like, more stability for third-party keyboards or bug fixes for third-party keyboards, and I was like, oh, Apple's heard all my fucking cries and they're gonna fix it, and it's my main problem now. So before the issue that I would run into 6 times out of 10 would be the third-party keyboard just would not pop up whenever I would click in a text field, and I would have to force close the app, go back into it, and then the keyboard would pop up. I don't have that problem so much now, but what happens is instead of the keyboard just not appearing, it just gives me the default iOS keyboard, and then I forget to change it. And then it's weird too. Like I'll be in text messaging, it'll be the third-party keyboard, but then I'll go into Hangouts, it'll be the iOS keyboard, and I don't know what the deal is with that. So it's still kind of flaky.
Well, at least they did fix on the standard iOS keyboard. They changed up how you bring up predictive texting now, predictive messaging.
Oh
now
yeah, you used to do that little tiny line.
Yeah, it was hard to do. So now you just
you know how many people have asked me where my predictions have gone away? How do I get back? How do I get back to them? Oh, yeah, swipe right here.
You gotta spend 5 minutes getting that special spot, and then there you go.
Yeah, it's like bringing up fucking Control Center in full screen something. It takes you gotta like.
Oh my god, Control Center, so bad, dude.
You have to be a fucking marksman to get that thing, and I talked to Nick about it. Like, you gotta double swipe that bitch just I feel like I'm fucking fingering my phone. I'm like, come on, baby. You know you want to give me Control Center. Yeah. Give me Control Center.
Yeah, use the Control
Center for Mike.
The keyboard up
I just need to get to this calculator right quick so I can add up these digits, bitch. Come on. Go. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Control Center. Yeah, if you got the keyboard up, it's almost impossible to bring that shit up.
What other tech stuff we got going on? Any other tech stuff? Because we got a lot of like media stuff. We got movies and TV shows and shit I want to talk about.
Let's see, tech-wise, what else we got? Oh, Galaxy S5 released, I think, during the time that we were...
the Galaxy S6 and 6 Edge. Yes, they did launch. I did get to play with both of them, and they both sucked just as equally as you would imagine.
Okay. Mike's officially an iOS fanboy, so...
No. I have always stood firm that the Galaxy S series is the biggest piece of shit ever.
I used it, wasn't that bad.
The Note, like the last good Galaxy S was the Galaxy S3. Everything since then has been a piece. And then when they do the Note is a significant improvement and always much better. So like the Galaxy S5, I think we can all agree was a giant piece of shit. And then the Note 4, which came afterwards, was amazing. And then now we got the Galaxy S, and I wouldn't say it's a giant piece of shit, but it's a metal Galaxy S. It's the same shit.
Software's a little bit better, faster, you know.
A little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit less Samsung-y, but still Samsung-y. It's not quite
the Edge looks
quite stock. The Edge looks good when it's like sitting somewhere, but then it's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's pointless. I'm not gonna lie. The features of the Edge is absolutely retarded. It's not worth the.
And you know what though? I don't care about the features. Everyone says this. They're like, well, the Edge doesn't really do anything. It doesn't fucking have to. It looks cool. You know what I mean?
It looks cool. That's all it does.
And that's fine. Like it doesn't have to do anything to be $100 more. It's just got a cooler looking screen. You know, and that's fine. It doesn't have to have all these extra features to do it. Like the iPhone 6 Plus is just a bigger fucking iPhone. It doesn't have to have like extra features for it to be better. It's just a big ass phone, so I like it more because it's bigger.
It has a keyboard, right? The wide keyboard and landscape.
Yeah, it's got some landscape coolness, but I mean
that's it.
Yeah,
it's just a bigger screen. It's you know.
I will say that I like the way the Edge looks better, actually. I don't like the S6 at all. I think it's very plain looking. I like the back of it, though. The glass back, I'm really glad that they did that. But when it's sitting just like on a table and I'm looking at it, it looks just like a Galaxy S4.
I mean, for the most part, man, I play with it, and honestly, I mean, if you're Android and you want a solid phone, it's good. It's a good buy. I mean, I almost bought that over the iPhone 6 Plus for my work phone, but decided to go to the iPhone 6 Plus just because the apps are better.
I would stick with a Nexus 6 or.
Have you ever used like Office apps like on like not Office but like some corporate apps or stuff like that, or like Link, for example, sucks on Android for some reason.
What? Link?
Like Link on Android sucks. And on iOS is fucking awesome. Lync, dude. Microsoft's enterprise communication system.
Oh no, I just used Exchange Mail through the fucking built-in shit.
No. I'm just talking about that, man. I'm just giving you some examples. Just some corporate apps run better on it. I can actually stay connected to Link.
Yeah, there are. I mean, I don't want to get into a fucking Apple and Android battle, but there's better apps on both platforms for sure. I've come and being a switcher recently. I've seen some apps that are definitely better on Android, and I've seen some apps on the iPhone that are definitely better on iPhone. And there's no fucking reason for people to argue back and forth. Just pick one and fucking shut the fuck up.
Never.
Um,
What's the point of life? What's the point of life, Mike? If you don't have fanboy awards, man. You know, if we don't have the Xbox versus PlayStation people, iOS versus Android,
those wars are fine
Windows
because
versus
Xbox
Mac
will always
versus
win.
Linux. You know, this is all part of life, man. This is how we survive as humans.
What about the M9? Did you check that out?
Yes.
It's mad ugly, isn't it?
And it's just not. It's just nothing, man. It's just,
you know what I don't like
sucks.
is remember the M8. Nick, I don't know if you ever saw the M8, but it was just this beautiful curved piece. It just looked like all one piece, and the screen was there, but like everything just curved nicely from the screen to the back of the phone. It really did feel like they just shoved everything inside somehow with like liquid metal because it was just this one solid piece. The M9,
M7, yeah, right.
Yeah, similar to the M7, but even more so with the M9. The M9 just was like a beautiful.
With the M8, you mean?
No, I'm sorry, the M8. Yes, I'm sorry. Even more so with the M8. The M9 has this like stacked like two-tone thing. So it's got like the screen, and then it's got like this metal bezel around the screen that sits atop the rest of the phone that then curves into the back and everything.
I haven't really looked at that
really
much.
Fucking weird, and I don't like it at all. It's definitely a step backwards, I think. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Like if you look at it face on, it's really hard to see. But if you look at it from the side, like if you looked at it, like
you're right. I see it.
It's got like an extra beveled layer, and I really don't like it. It makes me expect you can really see it in the two-tone.
Okay.
The two-tone, like the gold one, it's like silver, and then the middle piece of the phone is gold, and then the back is some other color. I don't remember. The all gray one's not bad because it blends better, but you can still see that second tier. It's like a fucking tiered cake. I don't know. It just looks really bad. I don't like it.
The phone doesn't look like it. Looks like it's not that bad though.
No. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a step backwards from the M8.
Yeah.
The M8 was, I think, the best looking phone ever made.
I just don't know why HTC can't get cameras down right, man. They failed hardcore with the M7. They still fail with the M8, and they slightly better.
Yeah, if they came out with an M8 with an actual legit camera, even as good as maybe a G4 or a G3, LG G3 or Galaxy S5 or Note 4, camera along those lines, they'd be golden. Everyone would fucking love it.
Yeah, it's just wow. I don't know what the hell they were. Like, how do you even test that? Like, don't you go out, take pictures with the freaking M7 and be like, man, these pictures are like shit. We're still gonna try to market this crap? I don't understand what they were thinking with that.
I'll tell you what happens is some fucking asshole said we're gonna do this, and they picked the whatever the fucking what was that thing called, the camera, ultra pixel. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be the ultra pixels. His underling thought to himself, that's a dumbass fucking idea. But he just didn't say anything because he wanted to keep his job. And so did everyone else under the underling. And then when they all went and tested it, that's what they did. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great. Look at the low light. Look at the low light. Look at the low light. Because the guy up here said it was his fucking idea and it was great, and everyone else just followed suit. And you see that a lot with Microsoft.
Oh, wait. No. Yeah, no. Dude, don't bring Microsoft into it, man. That's not the case. All right, let's move on.
Hey, real quick. I would just like to bring back Windows RT. Do you remember when I said that Windows RT would be gone, and you said no? I was right. So fuck you.
Windows RT technically isn't gone. Windows Runtime still exists. Is what's used to code Windows 8 applications and stuff like that. That one,
you know what I mean? It's
gone. And any kind of
it's gone.
Windows applications are still in Windows. Windows Runtime still exists, man. So. It hasn't gone away, sir.
Every step you take, every move you make. Windows RT, I've been missing you. All right, I'm tired of talking about stupid shit. Let's talk about something cool. You guys see Daredevil?
Daredevil? Yeah. See, look at that, man. That's like linkage there. We're both
real quick
going
before
there.
we start talking, I'm like at episode 10, so don't tell me anything.
I'm only at episode 9, dude. So
Okay,
Nick,
all right,
fucking
cool.
run
All
across
right,
some
cool.
douchebag.
So we'll not spoil anything for the listeners. So this will be a spoiler-free Daredevil conversation for the most part. I mean, we're gonna talk about some stuff.
Man, wait. Let's do the screen rant style, dude. Let's save it towards the end. Talk about what we like, and then go into spoilers. We gotta discuss some stuff up to what we saw.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I like that. Screen rant style. Okay, all right. So Nick, did you watch Daredevil?
No.
Okay, first.
Wait. That's the first thing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I got this. Nick,
Nick.
done with this podcast. Watch Daredevil because it's fucking awesome. No.
Oh my god.
You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. I know you will enjoy it. It is good. It is very good.
Dude, Nick, this is like fucking awesome. It's not even about the powers, man. That's the one thing great about this. It's power that doesn't even really talk about powers. It's just a great overall action TV show.
Yes, it's good. It's so good.
You don't even need Daredevil.
Way better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just dropped like 5 fucking spots for me right now. I don't even give a shit about that shit.
This is the best superhero show ever made.
Arrow Season 3, piece of shit. The only show that even holds a candle to this, and I still like it better, I like Daredevil better, is The Flash. The Flash,
Flash better?
No. I like Daredevil better. I'm saying, but the only show that comes close to how much I like Daredevil is The Flash, and I still like Daredevil better.
I'll give it to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still up there, man.
No. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is fucking...
They got the Inhumans now, so it is getting good. They got more powers in there.
No, this is great because it's more gritty. It's like Gotham. Yeah, Gotham. But with like the character you care about, and then also doing some badass shit.
Oh yeah, Nick. By the way, yeah, Mike brought up a good thing. So, best thing about this show, even though it exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's none of that campy bullshit that you saw from like the Avengers, that happy fun time stuff. This is, as Mike said, dark, gritty. Man, they're dropping foul language, blood, torture.
My God, there's parts that Aaron had to turn away from.
Torture, man! Oh my God, like the car door scene.
Yeah. And then the one. Okay, we'll get to it.
We'll get to it, man. We'll get to it. Spoiler.
All right. Number one, the choreography, fight choreography, amazing.
Fucking awesome.
This guy, whoever is jumping around in this fucking suit, awesome. 2.
Oh, wait, talk about that. They actually found a value used for flips, unlike Arrow, where they just randomly flip this shit. They actually got.
He's fucking capoeira kicking the shit out of motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I mean, and it's just like you want to see Daredevil, because he's supposed to be kind of like acrobatic and shit anyway. And it's good. And Superman punching motherfuckers in the hallway. I mean, so good. D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk. Amazing. He does stuff with this character that when you're watching it, you're like, this is so weird. Like he just plays this character with these weird quirks, but it just works so fucking well.
Oh my God, so good.
He's such a bad guy.
Oh my God,
so
good.
Needless to say, Daredevil is the shit. We're gonna get into some spoilers.
Foggy, the dude that plays Foggy I was a little reserved at first. The dude grew on me.
No, me too. You're always reserved with the. I always kind of feel reserved when it comes to like the nerdy, stupid sidekick. Even though he's not like a sidekick, but he's
really
quality. And he's great.
And then your girl from True Blood.
Yeah, she's okay. I'll give her a.
Yeah, she had a really good moment with the Spanish accent.
Well, she's got a spot that then probably the episode that you're about to watch at the end. That's some fuckery.
Okay.
She does some shit.
All right, man. For more.
All right, so let's talk specifics. We're gonna talk specifics about Daredevil and spoil some shit.
Episode 8.
I'll let you talk because I don't want to say anything because I just started binge watching the shit out of it. So like I know where I am, but I don't remember what happened. So
okay, episode 8. I'll let you know where I'm at. It's where Wilson Fisk reveals himself. By the way, spoilers, I guess.
Okay.
But Yeah, skip ahead. So this is where like Wilson Fisk kind of like reveals himself to the public, where Daredevil's like, dude, you got to write this article about Fisk, and he does, and Fisk reveals himself, and he's like, shit.
Yeah, you got to drag him out into the light. Yeah, because basically, for those of you who haven't watched it, I feel bad for Nick because he hasn't watched it. We're spoiling shit for him.
Nick doesn't give a fuck. He's Nick Ball. He's immune to spoilers.
Yeah, we're not really spoiling too much anyway. It's not. So the overarching thing is that there's this ominous bad guy that's doing. Pulling the strings for all these different like clans of bad guys. So there's like the Japanese Yakuza, there's the Chinese, and they got their cocaine, and then you got the Russians.
Wait, Mike, actually, hold a second here. With the Chinese cocaine, so there was a scene where like the people were, and I didn't catch what was going on really, but like when they were making the cocaine, like these slave workers, were their eyes like?
Their eyes were burnt out.
Burnt. Okay.
Yeah, just like Daredevil, they were chemically burned because they can't tell where the stuff is.
Oh, they can, you say?
No, they can't. They
can't.
can't like
okay, so they don't have his abilities then. They're just blind.
Yeah,
okay.
Special. Yeah, so they're all blind. Yeah, so it's kind of like who's this, ominous figure that's pulling the strings behind all these gangster groups, and yeah, obviously it's Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, and we know that. I think everybody knows that because Vincent D'Onofrio was announced.
Well, he's not Kingpin yet.
Well, yeah, he hasn't used the name Kingpin, but he's on
his path to it.
Yeah, that's who Wilson Fisk is, and he's the main bad guy, and he's a bad motherfucker, man. He's cool.
Dude, he is.
Yeah. He beats the shit out of just about everybody. Like I love it because I was telling Aaron, I was like, he's the guy in the comics that's like the mastermind behind stuff, but then like when he has to get shit done, he just beats the fuck out of people. Like he's just this like force of nature that he's just super tough, and he just punches shit. Like he's like fucking Balrog from Street Fighter. He just like beats the fuck out of everything. And he's not necessarily like super powered or anything. He's just this big, giant, tough son of a bitch. Just the guy that like you punch at the bar, or you take a bottle and you slap him in the face with the bottle and break it, and he like looks at you like, yeah, I hope you have 8 more of those, motherfucker. It just bloodies you. So he's just a bad motherfucker.
Oh man.
What do you think about the guy that plays Daredevil?
Oh, he's Matt Murdock. Oh, dude's good, man. Dude is real good, man. It's just, dude's hilarious. He's got he's got the humor, he's got the charm, but he knows how to get shit done when he needs to. And I like the dude's play. Kind of looks like a little bit like Will Forte at some angles, but yeah. Other than that, no, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I like him too. He's a good choice, and I like the direction they've kind of gone with Daredevil or Matt Murdock, where it's like he needs to beat the shit out of people just as bad as the city needs somebody to help clean it up.
Yeah.
Like
he's Batman. He's the Batman.
Yeah, it's very very much like Batman, where it's like you're not mentally stable. Like the shit that you go out and do is not fucking normal, and that's okay. It's like you got to do what you got to do, and his thing is just pounding on people, and he does a fucking awesome job at it. So.
Oh my God! There's one fight scene where, and the fight scenes are just beautiful, man. They're all so
the
awesome.
choreography is seriously top notch. Like I can't say that enough. The fight scenes are so well choreographed.
So well done. Like one of the fight scenes that just got me. That's one of my favorites. When he was rescuing the kid at the end, and he just goes in there and he's fighting, and he just keeps fighting. He's so tired, but you feel it. You're like, oh man, how does he keep doing this?
And he's like leaning against the wall for a second, and then he's like, and then he comes back out.
I've never seen that before.
The door, and they come back. Oh, so good. So I mean,
I've never seen anything like that before.
The shit has already been beat out of him, and he's like half dead, but he's got to go rescue this kid, and it's just like this hallway scene where the camera just sits in the hallway, and the fight kind of happens like in and out of the doors and the rooms, and then inside the hallway and out of the hall. Oh man, it's fucking
It is so good, man.
That's really good.
I was just
reminds me a lot of The Raid. Did you ever see the movie The Raid?
No.
It's kind of like that.
I just never see any fight scene that really convey tired, like drawn out, just like pushing
Yeah.
yourself like that. And that's like, I was like, that's beautiful, man.
He gets his ass kicked a lot too, though. That's the
does.
thing is like you think, oh, he's just a regular guy. He doesn't really have superpowers, and they show you that. I mean, he gets the shit knocked out of him a lot.
Yep.
He's just like they keep replaying this kind of thing of his dad, where his dad was super tough, and I think they even said like he was a boxer, and he would just let the guys beat on him until their knuckles were sore and their hands would break, and then he would start to fight.
And by the way, if anybody, I know it's long shot, but any of the showrunners of Arrow are listening, any of the writers of Arrow, this is how you do flashbacks. Like freaking what they did with Matt and his dad, man. You just do it to a point that conveys everything you need, and you just kind of drop and let it go. And then if you need to do something to tell some more backstory, you do. You just don't keep doing the flashback bullshit, throughout the whole entire thing, because it just becomes annoying as hell.
Yeah, like in Arrow, the flashbacks at first were really interesting, and it was almost like a second story that you were watching that really didn't have anything to do with the main story.
But it does. It tells you how Oliver becomes the way he is.
Right. But that's what I mean. It was almost like a secondary story, whereas this one, it's like the flashbacks are more like sprinkles of information throughout the show. Like they don't really go through like the full origin, or like they don't really dive super deep into the way his dad died and like all this stuff, but they just give you enough to where like, oh, okay, I know how that happened. I know how that happened, and they don't like spend too much time on it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll leave Daredevil because I don't want to spend too much time. Obviously, we fucking like it, so watch it. What about Furious 7? Did you guys check that out?
No.
Yep. Nick, you fucking
damn, Nick, what have you been doing, buddy?
Dude, Furious 6 was so terrible.
What?
Dude, it's not about story with Fast and Furious, man. You go in there and you have a good time with crazy ass stunts and shit, man.
This from somebody who just bought a Mustang?
Dude, man.
A Mustang?
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, listeners, that's the car.
Mustang,
about a high school girl.
6-speed manual, limited edition, 50th anniversary, Nick. Okay.
So you spent too much money for a large Miata.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, what's the 0 to 60 on that thing?
3.6? Look it up. 3.9. It's under 4. I know that.
I mean, it's a really fast car. Just don't get any more than 30,000 miles on it, and you'll be all right.
Hey, my old one. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. My old one, my 07, A707, and I got like 60,000. But yeah, I did have some not mechanical, but some electronic issues and stuff like that. I mean, I know these cars. You're gonna be taking them to the shop, man. But at the same time, you're gonna be enjoying the ride until that day. You're gonna be a little pissed off. Enjoy the ride some more. Then you probably have to go to the shop again. You're gonna be a little bit more pissed off, and then you're gonna enjoy some more. Then maybe a third time, you're like, oh come on, this is bullshit, and then usually kind of lasts from there until you sell it.
All right, so fast.
So what is? Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Which Mustang is this again?
It's the Mustang 50th Anniversary Limited Edition, not the appearance package. It's some bullshit. No, the actual limited edition. So there's only like 1,964 of them made for what you guys see at the year it was created.
So is it like way faster than all the other Mustangs? Because the GT Premium Fastback.
The fastest until you get up to the customized like Roush, and I think that Roushes are the only ones that are making this year. So like when you get to the Roushes, then those are like
So it's faster than from the GT Premium Fastbacks.
Yeah, because it comes with the performance package, and it's a slightly beefier version of the performance. But it's more like not necessarily. I'm gonna say it's probably slightly faster, but it's more about handling and stuff like that at that point too.
Because the GT Premium Fastback's a 4.4 is the fastest one they have. That's from Motor Trend. Road and Track said it was 4.6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Furious 7, I don't want to dive too super deep into it, but overall I liked it. What about you, Vic?
Yeah, man, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Go in there, enjoy it, have a good time, It's just sit back and relax, right? It's not about a crazy ass story or anything like that.
My only complaint about the movie was I wanted more Rock.
Yeah, that was
He
the
wasn't in
biggest
it enough. I
disappointment.
love The Rock. Like anytime
That was my biggest takeaway. Is what I hated about. I cannot stand The Rock in movies. He's a terrible actor.
Oh man, he was pretty good in this. It's
I
funny.
don't know what to say
He
to
kind
you.
of,
I mean, he's not a fucking thespian. He's The Rock.
Yeah,
yeah,
but he's
it's like the role
He
suits him.
he is entertaining though.
He's
Fun
not.
to watch.
Oh my
He's
God.
hilarious. He has good.
Did you not see? Did you see Pain and Gain? Did you watch that?
What was it?
Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock.
No.
Oh my! I can't even talk to you about The
All
Rock.
right, hey Mike, I looked it up too. So the 0 to 60 times one is 4.5 seconds for the limited edition.
So it's just as slow as all the other ones.
Yeah, but it's got some like ground effects and stuff, right?
Yeah, and there's only a few of them. So
And they had to look at yeah.
The handling package.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much does that thing weigh? Like 4,500 pounds?
Man, I don't know. I gotta look that up too, Mike. Hold on a second. Okay.
Well, in other car-related news, I would just like to share with the listeners that Mike is extremely excited for a couple of reasons. One, the 2016 Honda Civic line is getting a sweet redesign, and there's going to be a turbo version of the car available for the first time in the United States.
That's pretty sick.
The Type R is coming probably 2017, 2018 to the United States. So I'm really happy about that.
Actually, do you see the redesign for the Chevy Volt?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, that they finally made that car look decent. Like, I don't know if you've seen the old Volts and stuff like that too. The 2016.
The
They're not
fronts are
like
all
the
right. The
greatest.
backs it looks like a really cool futuristic car in the front, and then by the time you get to the back, it's just
It looks like a shit. Yeah, and they finally redesigned it so that the back looks like futuristic like the front. So now you have a fully good-looking car from back to front, and I'm like, I was if I saw that, I was tempted to just kind of hold off and get that, but oh man, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse. The Volt.
curb weight is 3,700 pounds.
God damn, that's the fat ass whip. Hey, you gotta take the back seat out of that motherfucker. Take your spare tire out. Ditch all the sound stuff in there. Pull out the speakers.
Pull out the speakers. Yeah.
You
Some weight on that.
get a roll cage in there and just one spark.
Okay. Hang on. Ford's specs for this 0 to 60 is 4.7.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Vic he was trimming a couple of tenths off there.
Oh, what do you say?
Oh, that's for the. What version of that, Nick?
The 50-year limited edition.
Well, that's what we're going off. I'm going off. Let's pull this website back up here.
Well, and let's be honest, 0 to 60
Specs.com.
time is just the only really number that matters is that first one.
Yeah.
Because everything after that is driver.
It's nearly 5.
Yeah, so if you're a good driver, you could get it in the 4s. If you're a bad driver, it'll be higher.
It might also depend too, because they might spec it out at certain weight of the driver, and then removing certain features and things as well too, like the spare wheels.
No. They take it to a track and drive it as is with stock tires.
Let's just say this: if you're going to the track and you're going to get a Roush, okay, you're not going to get this.
You're going to get a Roush.
No, if you're going to a track,
you're going to the track, you're not going to buy a Mustang.
You're going to get. Yeah, you're not going to. I mean, well, no, not necessarily, man. If you're going to customize the shit out of it, dude. Yeah, you can get whatever you want.
You're not going to get a Mustang.
No, you know what you're going to do? You're going to do what Bill Stebbins does. You're going to go get a Ford Focus ST that's turbocharged. You're going to throw a bigger turbo, better intercooler, and some downpiping
just
on
get
that
a Tesla, dude.
And
problem solved.
Fly.
You get a Tesla. Problem
tiny ass
solved.
car is going to haul ass.
Get a Tesla.
And then, like Bill, you're going to also have a Cadillac in the garage, and you're also going to have a Firehawk in the garage.
Exactly. You're gonna be like, oh, so you want to do weight class cars? Okay, I got the CTS-V fucking coupe in the back, 500 horsepower. You want to do that one? Okay.
No, I'd say just get a Tesla, man. You can destroy those things on the road.
He took the Firehawk out probably like 3 times while I lived there. The thing sounds so good.
Oh, I can imagine. I love Bill's taste in style for his cars. Like, he makes the little things that he does and the touches that he does to those cars, like, they're so clean and simple. Because I'm a Honda fan, but like when I tell people I'm a Honda fan, they think like giant ass spoiler and fucking neons. I hate that shit. Like, I like a very stock, very understated car. You know, like very like
Sleeper.
not. And see, I hate to call them sleepers because that's just what they fucking should look like. You know, they shouldn't. They don't need a big ass spoiler unless you're racing and you need downforce and like your car is so fast that you actually have to tune downforce. Fine, put a big ass spoiler on it. But you don't do that if you're driving around the fucking street. So
Mike, just get a Tesla, man. Just get a Tesla Model S.
that thing's like $70,000, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it $70,000?
Yeah, around there. But they're coming. Yeah, I wonder what the new one's going to be like. You know,
Next car I buy will always be a Honda.
Well, you know.
Unless Bill sells me his Ford Focus ST for like, I don't know, $10,000, and then I'll buy it.
Well, you know, tell Bill to grab a Tesla, and then he might, you know, be willing to part with the Ford, you know, just to help cover the cost.
All right, let's wrap this bad boy up. Goober gotta have it. Goober gotta trash it. Nick, you got anything?
Wait, we need to talk about Fast and Furious. Some of the crazy shit that happened, though, man.
No.
I don't want to. I don't want to spoil the movie. And also, Nick hasn't seen it, but he should.
Well, it doesn't matter about spoiling. All those spoiled in trailers, anyways.
Some crazy shit happens.
Crazy shit happened that wasn't spoiled in the trailer.
I'm tired. I want to go get some water.
You see Rock with the fucking machine gun. You see him jumping from the building. You see him fucking parachuting.
Okay, I will say my absolute favorite line in the movie is The Rock's got a fucking chain gun, like a fucking mini gun, just like the guy in Predator, right? And he's like fucking walking around. And he pulls it off a drone, first of all, which is just dope. So this drone's got this mini gun. He pulls the fucking thing off the drone, and then he's walking around with it, and the chick's like, "Are you gonna call in the cavalry?" And then he goes, "Woman? I am the cavalry."
The Rock has some great one-liners in that, man. Unlike the sixth one, man, which was just cheesy, he was good in this one. I enjoyed him, dude.
Yeah, no, I love The Rock. I think he's great.
He was awesome in this one.
And I will say the Paul Walker tribute was really good at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Like it had Aaron crying. I you know what I'm saying? I didn't cry because I'm a fucking dude.
Yeah, you know, because you're a man, man. You don't.
Man, I ain't fucking proud, but that shit got me. I was choked
men
up.
die every day, so you know.
I felt a little lump in the throat. It was good.
But that was a good tribute, man. I really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, all around good movie. All right, Goober gotta have it, gotta trash it. Nick, you got anything this week?
Nope.
Wait, Nick, come on now. Penis dick candles.
What?
Jeez.
Put on your Amazon wish list.
Well,
right,
down.
What you got?
Me? Daredevil.
Daredevil. Gotta have it.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, there you go, Nick. Daredevil. Daredevil.
Right, I gotta trash it, and it's Mortal Kombat X for iOS or Android, I guess. And the reason I'm trashing it is because it's a free game, and it's a freemium, so there's in-app purchases, which I'm okay with. But in order to like do anything cool, you have to like grind for like 20 hours just to like unlock cool characters, and I hate that shit. Let me pay $10 for the game and have like the normal shit, like, you know, like let me just like I buy Street Fighter and I get like all the fucking characters, and yeah, there's some unlockable by beating the game, and that's understandable because that's.
Dude, you know that's not going to happen in the next Street Fighter though. It's going to go freemium.
No, I'm okay with the freemium model. I have nothing against the freemium model, but it shouldn't be like you can't buy everything. You know, like you gotta play and play and play, even with buying stuff. You still gotta play and play, and that'd be one thing if there was any kind of like strategy involved. But it's a tap fighting game, so there's no actual fighting. It's just tap to punch, tap to punch, swipe to do a fierce punch, 2 fingers to block, and you don't even really ever need to block until you've got to like level 20 because no one fucking hits you. It's just a mindless, stupid fucking game. And I hate it.
Dude, yeah, it's freemium, man. I mean, there's rarely anybody that does freemium right. Or I should say not right, because that technically is doing it right. There's rarely anybody that does freemium that benefits, that provides a pleasant experience for the consumer.
I don't know, I played some, like, Star Wars, Command.
I said rarely. That means there are exceptions.
I dropped some money on that game, bought some crystals or whatever the fuck. You know,
I'm just saying rarely, man. There's gonna be exceptions.
I paid for and stuff. It's not the free part, and it's not the buying part that bothers me. It's just like the game is like literally completely broken, and then you have to play in order to fix it to make it the game that was promised.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I understand that, man. It's just how it is. It's just how it is.
It's sad. Because the
It's really
graphics are
sad.
great. And the fatalities. You can't fucking fatality anyone until you get to a boss, and then you can fatality the boss. What the fuck is that about? It's Mortal Kombat. I should be able to rip everyone's face off.
Did you get the real game? For, like, the
No, it
Mortal
came
Kombat
out. No, it
X?
comes out tomorrow.
That came out yesterday, right? Or last week,
Tuesday.
right?
Tuesday. Didn't it come out Tuesday?
I thought it came out last week.
No,
Because there was like a whole bunch of
comes out
videos
tomorrow.
and stuff like that.
Comes out
on
tomorrow.
YouTube.
I got like $25 store credit, so I'm gonna go get it
Okay, cool. Let me see here. So Mortal Kombat X, Mike, release date.
tomorrow.
Oh, you're right, sir. Okay. That must people just got it early, I guess. Because there's a lot of videos on YouTube, so I was just watching some of the stories. And
Well, yeah, I'm sure reviewers and shit got it.
Well, you know, other people too, because they got a lot of story mode on there and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Reviewers
cocksuckers that
won't
work at
be able-
GameStop that stole it.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Or, you know, they give their friends it or something like that. Man, Mike, I don't know. I might be tempted to buy it now because I pre-ordered that shit so I can get fucking Guru, right?
I want to play this as the Predator, man. That's gonna be cool. All right, let's wrap this bad boy up. Vic, or Nick, whoever the fuck wants to go, where they can get a hold of you.
You can get me Nick at thegadgetgurus.net. And of course, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Gadget Gurus.
Gadget Guru.
What about you, Victor?
Keep me on Twitter, VitaUp722. You can also hit me up at thickofthegadgetgurus.net, but I'm not going to lie, I have not checked that in a while, and I'm sorry about that, listeners. I apologize. And so, actually, you know, just hit a podcast at thegadgetgurus.net if you want to reach me.
Yeah, podcast at thegadgetgurus.net.
That's the
You can
best
find
way.
me, MobileMike01 on Twitter. This is Gadget Gurus Podcast, episode number 248, and the Gadget Gurus are out.
So I wonder if Jeff's going to get Mortal Kombat and bring back